Chris Hansen, 6:46, Monday, 3/9/2020. Um, they are blacking out the post here. You can just vaguely see it. They have it blacked out. I just posted this to my story. Uh, um, this is one post that you can see. This one here, they have blacked out. This is blacked out. This one is actually showing. The police were just here. They left shortly ago. This poster is showing, but the one of them coming over the speakers, which is what they do. They send frequencies through these speakers here by the computer, and they were doing it at the new Awano YMCA downstairs. They're blacking out, trying to hide it. They've also sent them through headphones while I was on the computer at the library before. Um, this is a record of what they're doing here. I've actually posted this to my page also. Um, Sing Ao is aware of the microwaves um, that have taken place. They when I shared this from below, they took it off um, the memory. But this was actually 3 years ago. This just goes to show you how they cover stuff up. I'll scroll down here. Um, these were posted from the bottom here. I posted earlier from my memories. And see, there's 1 year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, and it's been actually 3 years ago here since this microwave stuff has been going on continuously. Singh is aware of it. Silam Pai is aware of it. Because I moved from Al Shullin Art Society to Kong Silam Pai, and that was the actual direct result of why I was let go from there. New Awanu Aikido Club is aware of it, and this thing is covering it up. When I go to share it, it takes away the 3 years ago that this was going on, and I'll do it right here on video. They're saying something went wrong. We're working on it to get it fixed as soon as we can. That's another thing it just did earlier before I started making this video. Is it took me being able to share stuff to my story, and then when I did share it, it actually blacked it out. It actually took it away, so I couldn't share it, and now it's put it back on there since I've got the video going. But the only thing is it's actually taken away me still from posting it. So I mean, but before this video, before I started doing it, they actually took it right off there where I couldn't even see share to your story. Um, I don't know if this computer is making some kind of like anniversary or whatever, but it has actually just started torturing me. This is on my memories. It's like, um, you know, they're keeping like some kind of grotesque trophies. You know, I said that like across the sky to it. As it sits here and tortures me. They'll sit there with their Interpol computer and they'll sit there and profile people, you know, on what kind of character they are and this and that. And then they got the guts, the nerve to sit there and have Robert Duncan go on YouTube and all over saying, yeah, they're being tortured. They're being tortured. Here I am being brutally tortured, and they're admitting that they have a hyper game theory to walk people into their deaths like some kind of sadistic serial killer. Um, and yet they got a computer to profile people. In the meantime, this thing's profiling across the sky of everything it's doing, and they're keeping memories of my torture, like newspaper clippings or something. Another thing that they're doing is they're taking my posts away, some of my posts. I have not deleted anything. I haven't taken anything off, but they're starting to delete memories now. Since I've been saying across the sky that you're like sadistic serial killers that sit there and like keep newspaper clippings or something of like how they beheaded somebody or how they brutally tortured somebody, you know, like memorabilia. They're sitting there keeping all this stuff, and yet none of it's being made public. They're still covering it up, but they'll sit there and spit it back at me that this time last year I was being brutally tortured, and then sit there and torture me like again where the police show up, and then they still act stupid like they don't know what's going on when it's all over the internet. He's like, what's it called? Direct energy weapons? In the meantime, he's looking at the camera like this, like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. In fact, Robert Duncan and Jesse Ventura says they're not crazy. They're being brutally tortured. I mean, it's all over YouTube. 6:53, March 9th, 2020.